This little 1970s doll here tells a story about two major groups of refugees who came to Canada. This doll is on loan from Dr. Tran Davies, a medical doctor in Alberta. And she came to Canada as a 5-year-old girl in 1979 as part of the large group of Southeast Asian refugees who fled Southeast Asia after the fall of Saigon in 1975. Over 60,000 Cambodian, Laotian, and Vietnamese refugees were resettled in Canada. And this was a major commitment to Canada to resettle refugees, and it was the first time that the private sponsorship model was tried in a large scale. Private sponsors are Canadians who sponsor a family that they've never met, but they commit to providing, covering costs and helping people with housing and education for a year. And when the young 5-year-old Tran Davies left Southeast Asia, and you can see this ID photo of her taken in the camp she was in, from boat number 3012, when her family came to Canada and arrived at the Edmonton airport in 1979, they were met by the Canadians who were sponsoring them, and Tran Davies was given this little 1970s doll as kind of a welcome to Canada gift. And Dr. Tran Davies has since become a very successful medical doctor with a huge family practice in rural Alberta. And she's kept this doll all these years, and she recently became involved in private sponsorship herself. And in 2016, she helped sponsor a Syrian family coming to Canada, and she met them at the airport and gave a little Syrian girl a little doll, kind of just like the gesture that she received all those years ago. So this little doll kind of speaks to us really of the commitments to people to help, to settle, to sponsor refugees, and the way kind of one group can kind of help build on the success for another group.